of chapter 1, that is 1.4, and we are going to do question number 1. It's very easy. Let me read out the questions. Okay, without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have terminating decimal expansions or non-terminating repeating decimal expansions. Okay, that means we should not divide it, and then we should tell that whether these particular things, these particular rational numbers or the fractions, it will have non-terminating decimal expansions, means it will have the decimal number which will be non-terminating or terminating, means non-terminating, terminating means here 6 6 6 6 6, it goes on repeating, so this is terminating. Non-terminating means what? It will be 6 5 2 3 like that. Okay, got it? So here it is given 13 3 1 2 5. So what we will do, we should not divide it, that is what they have said. So here we will write 13 3 1 2 5 is the lowest form. This is the lowest form, we cannot further divide it, right? So this one will be the lowest form. Here this is our A and this is our B. Okay, we know the rational number, how we have considered A by B or not. So our B is this one. So okay, so B is equal to 315. If you take the LCM, it will come 5 to the power 5. Okay, fine. So it will be equal to this 5 to the power 5. I can, if I add it here, 2 to the power 0 into 5 to the power 5, no difference, because 2 to the power 0 is how much? 1. 5 to the power 5, again it will remain 5 to the power 5 only, right or not? It does not make any sense. So we have added here 2 to the power 0 into 5 to the power 5. 5 to the power 5, which is in the form of 2m into 5n. This is coming in the form of 2m. Here m value is 0, n value is 5. So it is coming on where m and n are non-negative integers. So m ka value and n ka value are non-negative integers. So since it is this b, it is coming in the form of 2 to the power 0 into 2 to the power m into 2 to the power n. Therefore, this one, it will be a terminating decimal expansions. If it is not coming like this in the form, then it will be non-terminating. Similarly, 17 by 8. So this is the simplest form. Further, we cannot cut it. So we have written here 17 by 8 is the lowest form. Here b is equal to, b is what? 8, and 8 can be written in 2 to the power 3, and this 2 to the power 3, and if we put it into 5 to the power 0, does not change it, right? So we can put that, which is in the form of 2 to the power m into 2 to the 5 to the power n. This is coming in the form of this one, where m and n are non-negative integers. Since it is coming, hence 17 by 18 is a terminating decimal expansions. Hope you have understood. It is very easy questions. Few more we will be doing from here, and then we will proceed to the next questions. Okay, okay, this is question number 3 we are going to do now. Okay, students, see, remember one thing, the difference between terminating, okay, and non-terminating. Terminating. Okay, what is the difference? You should know first. Terminating decimal. Okay, terminating decimal means what? Terminating decimal means you can just say that 5. Okay, so when it is divided by 2, then it will come out to 2 is 4, 1.05, right? So it will be 10. So this is called terminating decimal. Why? Because after certain after finite decimal, after some decimal places, it will exactly be divisible, it will get cancelled, right? So those are called as terminating decimal. Okay, non-terminating decimals are like you can say what we will say, like 3, okay, or you can say 18 or 19 divided by 6. So 3 times how much it will go? It will be 18, 1.0. So how many times it will go? One time. So 440. So this one, it again, it will go how many times? It will be going suppose 40, then 6 6 is 36, again 4 times 6 6 is 36, like this. It will be going on like this, it will never get cancelled. So this is called non-terminating decimals. Okay, and the one which after some time it get exactly it is divisibles and the decimals is only finite number, but here we cannot say how many numbers are there, it will go on as long as you divide. So these are called as non-terminating, this is called terminating. Okay, so this point should be clear, you should not get confused. Okay, okay, fine. So this is very easy question. So there are 10 questions, so all I will not be doing. I have taken some, and let us see. So see here, the question number 3, 64 by 455. So 64 by 455, it is the lowest because we cannot divide it further. One is even, one is odd. So it's the lowest form. So B here is what? 455. So this one, if you take a LCM factorize, then you will get 5 into 7 into 13. So this is not in the form we want, in the form of what? 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, which is not in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. Therefore 64 by 455 is a rational which has non-terminating repeating decimal expansions. So it is non-terminating. Okay, got it. Now next one, let us see 15 16. So this is not in the simplest form. So first of all, you have to divide it and make it into the simplest form. 3 by 15 and 320. Okay, so it will be 3 by 320. This is the lowest form. Okay, this is the lowest form. Okay, here b is equal to 320. So 320 ka LCM if I will take, you will get 2 to the power 6 and downside is 5, so 5 to the power 1, which is in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. Therefore this is a rational which has terminating decimal expansions. I hope you have understood all the questions. We are going to do like this only. Downside you have to factorize. If you get in the form of this one, then it is terminating. If not, then it is non-terminating. Okay. Okay students, so we are going to do question number 8. Okay, remaining questions, all of you please try it. Okay, because it's very easy. You have understood the concepts. Okay, so question number 8, 1 to 9 by 2 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 7 into 7 to the power 5. So here b is equal to what? 2 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 7 into 7 to the power 5. So 2 to the power m into 2 to the power n, it is there, but beside that also some extra are there in the denominator. So that means what? Which is not in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. Therefore this rational which has non-terminating repeating decimal expansions. Okay, so non-terminating, only there should be 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n form. Okay, not other than that. So this is 77 by 210. So you can divide it by 7, 7 1 is 7, 7 1 is 7, 7 3 is 21, 0, 11 by 30, which is the lowest form. Therefore b equal to 30. 30 can be written as 2 into 3 into 5. See here, 2 to the power 1, 5 to the power 1, but again extra 3 is there, which is not in the form of 2 to the power m into n to the power into 5 to the power n. Now 77 by 210 is a rational which has non-terminating repeating decimal expansions. Okay students, so there are a few more questions left in this. You please, all of you, try it. It's very simple. Question number 2, we will be doing some few questions. We are going to see those which are terminating their decimal expansions. We are going to see it in question number 2. But it is we are going to see the decimal expansion of those which are terminating from question number 1. Okay, we are going to do now question number 2. In the question number 2, the questions which we are considering is from question number 1 only, but only those questions which we are considering, those are terminating. Okay or not? Only those rationals which are terminating. Non-terminating one we are not considering. Only terminating one means after dividing after some decimal point, it will be completely remainder will be 0. Those only we are considering. Those are called terminating. But those which does not have remainder 0 at all, it goes on repeating and repeating, they are called non-terminating. Those we are not going to consider. We are only considering those which are terminating in question number 1. To them only we are going to find out the terminating decimal place, okay, without dividing. So here the first one was terminating in question number 1. So 13 by 3, 1, 2, 5. So this one I can write it as what, 13 by, and this one if you factorize you will get 5 to the power 5. Okay, so what we are doing here it is what, 5 to the power 5. So here up and down you will be multiplying numerator and denominator by 2 to the power, whatever power here it will be there, same power you have to take. Upside multiply by 2 and downside also you multiply by 2 to the power 5. So 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5. Got it? So 2 to the power 5 means 32. 32 into 13. So it is should be 2. Okay, so it should be 2. So when you multiply it and multiply by 13, you will get 416. And this one we have taken power common, so it will be 5 into 2 into the power 5. So 5 into 2 is what? 10. 10 to the power 5. So 10 to the power 5 means the decimal place is how much? 5. So 1 to decimal, as let's assume that it is here. So we will move 5 decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is the decimal. So this is your answer. Got it? Similarly, next one, 17 by 8. So 17 by 8 we can write it as what? 17 by 2 to the power 3. So here power is how much? 3 or not? So again we have to multiply upside 5 to the power 3, downside also 5 to the power 3. Whatever power here it will be having 2 or 5 ka, that much only you have to multiply. If suppose here it is 5, then we multiply by 2. If it is 2, then we multiply by 5. Here 5 was there, so we are multiplying by 2 to the power 5. Okay. So here 2 is there, then we will multiply by 5 to the power 3. So 5 to the power 3, 5 to the power 3. When you multiply it 1 into 5 and this one common you take 2 into 5, it will become 10 to the power 3. If you multiply this 2, 1, 2, 5, it will come. So 10 to the power 3 means 3 decimal place has to be moved. Here is the decimal 1, 2, 3. So here we have put it. Okay, got it? Next, 15 by 1600. So 15 by 1600, 15 and 1600 can be written as 2 to the power 4 into 10 to the power 2. So here already 2 to the power 4 we have, so we have to multiply up and down by how much? 5 to the power 4, because terminating means it should be in the form of 2 to the power n into 5 to the power n. So 2 to the power 4, so we will multiply up and down by 5 to the power 4, 5 to the power 4, 5 to the power 4. So this one you multiply 625, it will come, and here you take common 2 into 5 whole to the power 4 into 10 to the power 2. So you will get 9375, and here 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power 2. So how much it is? 10 to the power 6. So 6 decimal place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is the decimal. Okay. Next, 23 by 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 2. So here nothing to do. Already it is given, but here power of 2 is how much? 3. So 5 also power, we have to make it 3. It is given 2. So we will multiply up and down by 5. So it will be 5 to the power 3. Common 2 into 5 to the power 3. Then 10 to the power 3. So 1, 2, 3. So the decimal will come here. The last question number 9 was 35 by 50. So 5 7 is 35, 5 10 is 50. 7 by 5. So decimal will be 1 place. Okay. I hope you have understood. This exercise is very easy. Sometime in the exam in CBSE and all, they used to ask for 1 marks, okay or not, or maybe coming in your NBSE for choose the correct 1 mark also. So it's important, you should learn it. Okay. Okay, so question number 3. In question number 3 we have 3. What we are going to do, the following real number have decimal expansion as given below. In each case, the decimals, each case decide whether they are rational or not. If they are rational or on the form of p by q, what you can say about the prime factor of q. So the first question is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9 it has become exactly divisible. That means it is called as terminating rationals. Okay or not? This is known as terminating rationals. So what we will be writing here, since it is a terminating therefore it is a rational number. So it is what? It is a terminating rational number. So we have written here, since it is terminating therefore it is a rational number. Okay, because after 9 it has stopped, it is not repeating also, so it is called as terminating. Okay, next, what is the questions? We will write it here: 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here you see how many decimal places are there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will remove the decimal, so you will write the number, and downside when you are removing the decimal, that much how many decimal places are there, that much 0 you have to put. So there are 9 decimal places, so we will write 10 to the power 9. Now this 10 to the power 9, I can write it as what? It can be written as 2 to the power 9 into 5 to the power 9, which will be equal to 2 into 5 whole to the power 9, right? These things we have done in the previous questions. So we have written it 10 to the power 9, which will be equal to 2 into 2 to the power 9 into 5 to the power 9. Okay, so this is nothing but which is in the form of p by q. So which is in the form of p by q, where prime factor of q are prime factor of q, that is denominator. What is the factor of a denominator? 2 or 5. So we have written the factor here, where the prime factor of q are either 5 or 2, or you can write both. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. Next, question number 2, they have given one number here like this. So now you can see the sequence of this number is 0.120. okay, again 1 2 0 0, again 1 2 0 0, again 1 2 40, and so on. So it is not at all it is non-terminating and it is not repeating. So it will be what? It is non-terminating and non-repeating. So it will be called as what? Non-terminating and non-repeating. So here it is written, since it is non-terminating and non-repeating, so it cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. Therefore it is a irrational number. Hence the number is not rational. So this number is not rational. Okay or not? Got it? Because it cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, so it is not a rational number. Okay. Next, question number 3. It is given same as question number 1, but one bar is there on the top of the decimal. So that means these numbers will be repeating again and again, again and again. Okay, that is the meaning of this bar. So we will write here, since it is a non-terminating, since it is what? It is non-terminating because it is repeating again and again. So this is called as what? Non-terminating. It is not getting exactly divided after 9. Again it is repeating 1 2. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, this is a non-terminating repeating decimals. Therefore it is a rational number. Okay, let x equal to, we have assumed that x is equal to this one, so x equal to this one. Okay, now what we have done, x equal to this, so x will be equal to, how many decimal places are there? 9. So 10 to the power 9. Now this one, if you cross multiply with the x, you will get 10 to the power 9 into x equal to this much. Okay, now you can take it down this one, then we will proceed further. Now here, now 2 minus 1, so equation 2 and equation 1 is there. Okay, already you have seen it. So that one if you do, then you will be getting here 10 to the power 9 into x minus x. Okay, and this one if you subtract this 4 3, how the subtraction is done I have shown you here. So when you subtract, you will get this much. Then here 10x, 10 to the power 9 minus x, so you will get 10 to the power 9, 9 to the power 9 x. So x will be equal to this, 9 will come this side, it will be divided. So this is a fraction which is a rational number. Okay students, so here we come to the end of your chapter number 1, and I hope you have understood the lecture. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask, and don't forget to like and subscribe your channel, Kumar sir, if you are new to the channel. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you.